face, really after the last couple of years, is a great joy. So, welcome and enjoy. I now declare this ceremony open and call upon Steve Witters to make welcome to country.
Thank you very much, Chancellor. Dangana Daga, Dangandaga Wanga. I just said hello to you in the traditional language of the Anawan people. That's A-N-A-I-W-A-N, on whose land, ancestral lands, we're on today. I'd first like to pay respect to the University of New England for acknowledging that we are on traditional land today. Wherever you go in Australia, it always was and always will be Aboriginal land. And thank you for the respect that the uni and the organisers have done for today. All of you have come from somewhere on Aboriginal land throughout Australia. A welcome to country is done in the spirit of goodwill, in friendship, of cooperation and understanding. Because traditionally, Aboriginal Australia had over 300 different countries. We still have 300 different countries at least, and many more language groups on top of that. And when you go to one country to another, you're made welcome. And that's a tradition that's not been around since university days, since the university started in 1938, but it's been around for thousands and thousands of years. And it's a tradition that is generally being accepted at official occasions like today, when people from all over the country come to here and is accepting that we are on Aboriginal land. So I thank you, University, for that respect. For the original inhabitants, it was a cycle of life, from fire to death to regrowth. From dry, desiccated yellow to lush, succulent green. They were part of the regenerative process. My ancestors, the Anawan people, they lived here. They were part of the land, and the land was part of them. They thought in cycles, in circles. They felt what went round, came round. Then they encountered a people who thought in straight lines. These strangers, they had linear stories with a beginning, a middle, and an end. Anawan storytellers could tell you of Turrumbanian. That's the high country where we are today. The high country from where the waters came. They spoke of Alpawan, the low country, where the waters linger. And then there's the violently broken country, Awara, where the waters fall. And that, my friends, marks the beginning and end of Anawan country. Because all countries are known by their geographical aspects. So whenever the geography of the land changes, so does the custodianship of that land. For example, we're on the high country. When you go to the east of here, you will come to other countries, and some of you may be familiar with them. The Bunjalung, the Yagal, the Yambora, the Gumbanga, the Dungutty, the Biripi, Warramai, Wanarua, Awabiko, Gadigal, further down, all over the place. Wherever we are in Australia, we're on Aboriginal land. And if you go to the west of here, you'll come to the Kamilaroi, the Wiradjuri, the Nyampa, and so on. There's too many to mention all here today. But they're all designed and all known by their geographical aspects. So if you cross a river, you go down a hill, you go down a mountain, you're very likely to be crossing onto another Aboriginal country. So I'd like to welcome you all here to the land of the Anawan and pay respect to all of your people where you've come from as well. Today's graduation, as our Chancellor said, is one that you will remember, one that you've worked for very hard. You put a lot of effort into it across the chosen field that you've studied. And it's something that my ancestors, they've done this for thousands of years, because my ancestors and the ancestors of many other Aboriginal people in Australia, they were scientists. They knew about agriculture. They had their own business, whether it be social business, whether it be economy. They had a very economic base for their country. They had trade between different countries. They had law, not only L-A-W, but also law, L-O-R-E. And they had an economy. So whether you're graduating in the sciences, in agriculture, in business, in law, or economics, take heart that the original inhabitants of this country, they had that for a long time as well. Today we sit on the lawns of Bulimimba. Bulimimba is known as an Anouan word, known as a place of wild apples. And many of the Aboriginal students that are graduating today, and many other students too, would be familiar with Urala, which is the Aboriginal Education Centre. So it shows that University of New England has a strong commitment to education, particularly for Aboriginal people as well. Let us not forget though, the history of this country was founded on people who were very smart, and they had their own universities, and they had their own way of learning and teaching. And they did it well because they survived for thousands of years because of their knowledge, their understanding of the land, their skills, their ability to communicate effectively with each other, their willingness to look after their communities as well. They had a good form of governance, which lasted for thousands of years, and they had good leadership, all of which is today encapsulated in tertiary students like the University of New England, tertiary institutions. Anyway, I'll welcome you all here on behalf of the Anouan people, and what I'm going to say in my language is say the land is safe, the land is comfortable, you feel that way, the land is secure, and the welcome is done, again, in the spirit of friendship and in the spirit of goodwill, understanding and cooperation. And it's not just for the Aboriginal people in the audience, it's for every one of us. Because we, as Australians, should understand and know the country that we live in and understand a bit more about the history, the true history of this country as we move on into the future. So the welcome is for all of you and your elders as well, and your families and your extended families, because you're all part of the Australian story. I'm going to say it in the language of my people, the Anouan. Yaka Anouan noyina, inja Anouan kyonna, yaka yina, inja kyonda. Inja nyambaka kyonna, nyambaka orala. Rakinya inja kyonna. Natame runyara inja kyonda. Welcome everybody, congratulations. And that also goes for the people online today, wherever you are, welcome. Enjoy the ceremony. Congratulations, everybody, and welcome. Thank you.
Thanks, Steve, for making welcome to country. I now invite the Interim Vice-Chancellor, Professor Simon Evans, to present our occasional address speaker for today. Thank you.
Chancellor. Professor Jeremy Bruhl grew up in Taree and Sydney. He left school after fifth form, year 11, to attend Burnley Horticultural College in Melbourne and graduated with a diploma in horticultural science in 1976. As a portent of things to come, in that final year, he won the Harry Proudlock Prize for the Best Botanical Collection. Returning to Sydney and vowing to never study again, Jeremy was appointed a Pest Diseases Officer of the New South Wales Department of Agriculture and was seconded to the Commonwealth Quarantine Service. 2 years later, he enrolled at the University of New South Wales as a part-time, nighttime student, studying towards a Bachelor of Science, majoring in botany with zoology, switching to full-time after a few years to complete his undergraduate degree. He graduated in 1984 with first-class honours. The following year, he commenced PhD studies at the Australian National University in plant systematics. Before finishing, he was offered a postdoctoral position at Missouri Botanical Garden to work on the Flora of North America project. Winning a grant from the Australian Biological Resources Study brought him back to Canberra. In 1992, he was appointed to a lectureship in botany here at UNE. And here he stayed, soon taking on the role of the director of the herbarium, which he set about modernising and internationalising, forming links with herbaria, that is plant museums, around the country and the world. The herbarium then had about 30,000 specimens and now has over 110,000 incorporated and databased specimens, the largest Australian university collection of vascular plants and an important research facility at UNE. The NCW Beadle Herbarium was the first Australian university to deliver herbarium records to publicly available databases, Australia's Virtual Herbarium and Atlas of Living Australia. Jeremy lobbied and gained representation for all Australian and then Australasian university herbaria on the peak body, the Council of Heads of Australasian Herbaria. His 30 years of service to UNE has been marked by a strong commitment and performance across teaching, research training, committee membership, including terms on UNE's academic board, and long-term service as the convener of botany, outreach, and of course, as director of the herbarium. Jeremy undertook study leave in Sydney, South Africa, North and South America, Japan and Taiwan, and in 2007-2008, was the first and only university academic to serve as Australian Botanical Liaison Officer at the Royal Botanic Gardens, Kew, in London. While there, he visited institutions across Europe. He's undertaken extensive field work across Australia and in numerous other countries. He has published more than 110 refereed journal papers, more than 250 publications in total. He has a strong track record in obtaining Category 1 research grants and has supervised more than 40 research students, including 4 university medalists. Scratch that, 5, including 1 graduating today, and 17 PhD students, including a Chancellor's Research doctoral medalist. Since his, quotes, retirement in February 2021, Jeremy has continued to serve as director of the Beadle Herbarium at UNE, until the replacement plant systemist and director commences in February next year. He also continues to serve on the university's Landscape Advisory Committee and still supervises a cohort of PhD students and is a ministerial appointment to the Northern Inland Regional Advisory Committee of the National Parks and Wildlife Service. Chancellor, graduands, guests, I now have the honour to invite Emeritus Professor Jeremy Bruhl to give today's occasional address.
Thank you. Chancellor, Interim Vice-Chancellor, colleagues, guests, and most importantly you, the graduates. I also sincerely acknowledge the traditional owners of these lands, the Anawin, and Steve in particular. I also acknowledge you, the graduates, on reaching this destination. Over the course of your candidature, you have prevailed through some combination of the global pandemic, financial crises, fires and floods. Many of you have juggled multiple roles as students, employees or employers, as partners, parents, volunteers, and you made many sacrifices along the way to be here today. As academics, we know that some people's struggles are silent to us, but we do get to know, to an extent, the stories of some of our students, We have an idea of the struggles and hurdles many of you have to face to get where you are now. Many of these stories are truly inspirational. Each one of you has risen to your own challenges and grasped the opportunities that education provides. I offer my warmest congratulations to you and your families. You'll walk out of this ceremony today into the future of challenges and opportunities as we all play a role in grappling with environmental, economic, social, and political imperatives of our time. Today, we have graduates from many disciplines who will contribute to our shared world as lawyers, economists, managers of business, agriculturists, and scientists. I hope that we can all listen and learn from each other, at least a bit, about the issues, concerns, and approaches to problems, as everything in this world is interconnected. Understanding and protecting plant diversity has been the focus of my working career. But to protect biodiversity, we need economic, political, and social systems that connect with each other and with environmental systems in a sustainable way. Whatever role you have in our complex, interconnected world, I hope that you can draw upon your knowledge, skills, and dispositions that you have gained from your studies to enrich your own lives, the lives of your family, and the world. Because you are here today, you have already worked out your own pathway to success, and these will all be different. Keep harnessing the strength and determination that brought you here today on your next adventures. I'm cautious about giving advice about the ways to navigate and the challenges and opportunities that you will encounter. I know gratuitous advice is seldom welcome. All I can offer is my perspective for you to consider, and 4 words. The first is passion. Figure out what your passion is. I suspect that in particular, that our research graduates here today have been driven by the passion of their research topic. For me, following my passion has been a key to happiness, or at least a good coping mechanism against adversity. When I studied at Burnley Horticultural College in the 1970s, the course included much botany, and I really enjoyed that. It ignited and directed a passion that remains with me today and has enriched my life. It's not always easy to find what ignites passion, and it may not be the first thing that you try, or what you initially thought it might be, and sometimes it might change. Some of our best students at botany students at UNE have previously been in successful positions in non-botanical disciplines, but later found passion for botany. They followed their passion and they excelled. Shelley Roundtree, here today, as an honours graduate, is a great example. She came from a mathematics background and the corporate managerial world to our relative paradise of botany and the NCW Beetle Herbarium. You'll see a bit more of Shelley later today. Second is persistence. And here I draw on an example from my colleague, Wal Whaley, who was on the selection panel for my interview that drew me to UNE way back in 1992. He's been retired for 22 years, but because of his passion, he still turns up daily to botany, now on a tricycle, working on his 5th edition of the Grasses of New South Wales. It's Wal's dogged persistence that enables him to keep pursuing his passion. Wal has a poster in his office, a big heron trying to eat a frog, and the frog's fighting back, and the caption goes, "Never give up." These words resonate with me. Persistence in my case is intergenerational. Both my parents escaped persecution to come to Australia by boat. My father as a teenager from Berlin, fleeing the Nazis, and my mother as a 2-year-old escaping organised massacres of villagers in the Soviet Union, that part of that is Ukraine today. Sadly, it seems some things don't change. I was a child of a minority group. I also had a cleft palate, which impeded my speech and led to various operations and years of speech therapy. So when I was appointed to UNE as a lecturer, my mother was incredibly proud that I ended up earning my living speaking in public. Of course, I have her to thank for that. So adversity, if you can survive it, can build tenacity, strength, and persistence. Passion, harnessed to persistence, is a powerful force. My third P is positive. It's a glass half full attitude. Being positive in relationships with family, colleagues, supervisors, new ideas, change. Being positive and supportive when colleagues gain accolades. Viewing other people's success as a good thing, not as competition, for that strengthens whatever organisation we are part of, and that in turn strengthens our own opportunities. Being positive is not a substitute for being constructively critical. Bad behaviour, bad decisions, poor direction need to be recognised and acted on, but constructive criticism is best with positive alternatives. Finally, I'd like to highlight the role of the possible. And that path is not linear. I've had a clear focus on plants for decades, yet this journey has taken various twists and turns. As was said, I left school in year 11 in Sydney to go to Burnley in Melbourne, and soon found that I was learning to reverse a tractor with a trailer around fruit trees on campus near the Yarra River. I didn't anticipate that that would lead me to an academic career. I've worked at 2 of the most important botanic gardens and herbaria in the world, Missouri Botanical Gardens, St. Louis, and the Royal Botanic Gardens, Kew. Now I'm propagating plants for what might be UNE's campus-wide botanic gardens. These few examples are offered simply to highlight the range of the possible, which you may not see today, but you might live tomorrow. Study, learning, practical experience, seizing the opportunity, being flexible and adaptable are all part of the possible. I hope you enjoyed today as a milestone in your journey. I also trust that you'll have fun navigating the twists and turns of your pathway. Congratulations again on your graduation, whether this is your last or your first degree. I hope you'll be able to use your passion, persistence, and positiveness to make the possible happen for you. Thank you.
Thanks, Jeremy. I had the privilege to go and see the herbarium last week with a group of people, and it really is one of the gems of the University of New England that is not very well known. So I'd like to congratulate Jeremy and his team for creating something that this university can be genuinely proud of. And if given the opportunity, you should actually go and have a look at it. He'll probably shoot me for saying that, because he won't want that many people through it. But it is well worth seeing. So thank you very much. I now invite our graduation ceremony musician, Hattie Oates, to perform. And please, would our graduates please remain seated.
Breathing from a hole in my lungs, I had no one. The faces in front of me, racing through the void in my head to find traces of a good luck academy. about no one, nothing in particular. Watched the sick and socket and drove. Was there nothing? There's a goodwill inside of me. Oh, oh, oh. Waking up though with a fever, walking in a straight line, set me on fire in the evening. Everything will be fine. Waking up strong in the morning, walking in a straight line. Baby, I'm a desperate believer, walking in a straight line. I don't need no time to sigh. There's no change in yesterday. If I keep talking and I keep walking in straight lines, waking up low with a fever, walking in a straight line, set me on fire in the evening. Everything will be fine. Baby, I'm a desperate believer, walking in a straight line. So wake me up below with a fever, walking in a straight line.
Thank you, Hattie, very much. I now call upon the delegate of the Chair of the Academic Board, Professor Leopold Balin, to present the candidates for their degrees.
Would the graduates please stand? Chancellor, I submit to you a list of candidates as set out in the programme who've completed all requirements and are entitled to be admitted to respective academic degrees and awards.
In the name of the Council and by my authority as Chancellor, I admit these candidates to their respective academic degrees and awards.
Would the graduates please be seated? Would the graduates who are also receiving a New England Award please stand? Chancellor, the New England Award is granted to selected graduates who have demonstrated outstanding service to the university and wider community and commitment to others. It is a non-academic award given by the university in recognition of the skills, attributes, leadership, and personal qualities that are developed through extracurricular activity, committee membership, voluntary work, and good citizenship. Today, the university is proud to be presenting 7 of our graduates with this award.
Through your actions to achieve the New England Award, you have shown yourselves to be highly achieving, proactive, and outward-looking members of the entire university community. UNE is proud of the relationships and associations you have developed with the many organisations across Australia and in fact around the world. On behalf of the University Council and the entire university community, I extend to you our hearty congratulations.
Would the graduates please be seated? Chancellor, I now have the honour to present to you all those graduates newly admitted to the academic degrees and awards, commencing with those graduates newly admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy who are able to be present at the ceremony. Doctor of Philosophy and Chancellor's Doctoral Research Medal. Wrong Wang, long-time dynamics of some diffusive epidemic models with free boundaries. Mohammed Rashoon Jamal, cropping and aquaculture production system transformation in southwest coastal Bangladesh, impacts of environmental and socio-economic changes. Susil Lamijan, improving the digital mapping of soil organic carbon using environmental covariates and machine learning algorithms. Mukta Mala, warming with temperature oscillations altered the thermal responses of two aphid species, Aphisisum pisum, Megura crassicorda, and parasitoid Aphidius urbi. Abigail Northrop, multi-modifier strategies to improve rumen health, growth, and carcass attributes of grain-fed cattle. Ivana Catherine Oliver, the quantity, distribution, and stability of root carbon inputs from pasture species into soil. Welet Januel Narelle Potter, a legal exploration of the copyright protection of Australian databases in the fourth industrial era. Penelope Jane Schultz, analysis of livestock industry app technology development and adoption for farmer extension and decision making. Gamaliel Simalunkalit, on the development of sensor-based technologies for monitoring supplement intake behaviors in grazing cattle. Chancellor, I now have the honor to invite the Dean of the Faculty of Science, Agriculture, Business and Law, Professor Birgit Loch, to present those graduates newly admitted to degrees and awards, commencing with the degree of Master who are able to be present at this ceremony.
Chancellor, I now have the honor to present to you those graduates newly admitted to the degree of Master from the Faculty of Science, Agriculture, Business and Law. Master of Business Administration, Fiona Nguer Jardine. Master of Business Administration, Data and Cyber Management, Sneha Shakya. Master of Commerce, Public Accounting, Karen Dawn. Master of Data Science, Blake Richard Formiati, also receiving the graduate diploma in data science. Dereje Arega Yitagesu. Master of Economics, Lisa O'Connor, also graduating with a graduate certificate in science, also receiving the New England Award. Master of Information Technology, Jerry Prakash Gyanang Prakasam. Sumit Kukar. Master of Laws, Shannon Thomas Michael Cobley. Amy Lee Starling. Master of Natural Resource Governance, Heath Anderson. Master of Neuroscience, Kate Emily Jones. Master of Professional Accounting, Brita Kumari Mahatu-Chodari. Margaret Cusack. AJ Chowdhury Mandava. Benjamin Sanderson. Master of Science in Agriculture, John William Bishop. Colette Joanneke Hendrika Ermers. Caitlin Therese Herbert. Paul James Medlock. Hazan Raza. Chancellor, I now have the honor to present to you those graduates newly awarded the Graduate Diploma and Graduate Certificate from the Faculty of Science, Agriculture, Business and Law. Graduate Diploma in Financial Planning, Danielle Renee Gillis. Alexander Lagaway. Stephen Robert Maines. Adam Renouf. James Renouf. Graduate Diploma in Science, Cameron Dennis Rowling Scott. Graduate Certificate in Accounting, Mohammed Enayatullah Khan. Susie Pandevsky. Graduate Certificate in Business, Talia Jade Downey, also receiving the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Business, also receiving the New England Award. Graduate Certificate in Data Science, Guy Campbell Penfold. Graduate Certificate in Disability Practice, Bronwyn Margaret Smith. Kathy Gail Whittam. Graduate Certificate in Management, Angus Mackenzie Dingley, also receiving the Bachelor of Rural Science with Honours First Class. Chancellor, I now have the honor to invite the Head of School of Science and Technology, Associate Professor Philip Furry, to present those graduates newly admitted to the degree of Bachelor with Honours, Bachelor, and those graduates newly awarded the Advanced Diploma and Diploma who are able to be present at the ceremony.
Chancellor, I now have the honor to present to you those graduates newly admitted to the Bachelor with Honours, Bachelor, and the graduates awarded with the Advanced Diploma and Diploma from the School of Science and Technology. For the Bachelor of Science with Honours, Connor Nest, first class, receiving the University Medal. Liam Jacob Julian Phillips, first class. Stephanie Ann Richter Stretton, first class, also receiving the University Medal. Shelley Ann Roundtree, first class, receiving the University Medal. Kay Rose Allison, second class, Division 1. Craig Saxby Munn, second class, Division 2, also receiving the New England Award. For the Bachelor of Biomedical Science, Claudia Jane Adams. Megan Lillian Galloway. Ine Golash Miller. Shania Palmer. For the Bachelor of Clinical Exercise Physiology, Anastasia Harvey. Leah Faith Hockman. Jessica Krenzel. Bethany Ann Lee. Sophie Louise Reeves. Peter Michael Robert Tideman. For the Bachelor of Computer Science, Wilcox Rungunu Kipsang. For the Bachelor of Science, Blake Bailey. Lucy Jane Giddies. Emily Jane Herbert. Guy Lukes, also receiving the New England Award. Gypsy Jade Bell Mellon. Nicholas McInerney. Georgia Marilyn Ness. Matthew Salerno. Stacey Elizabeth Tanner. James William Thompson. Madeline Hope Urquhart. For the Advanced Diploma in Science, Katerina Curry. Vicky Lee Williams. For the Diploma in Science, Mark Adrian Crothers, also receiving the New England Award. Yasmina Zdanovic Farrell. Matthew James Evan Price. Nicholas Aidan Rhodes. Chancellor, I now have the honor to invite the Head of School of Environmental and Rural Science, Professor Julius van der Werf, to present those graduates newly admitted to the degree of Bachelor with Honors, Bachelor, and those graduates newly awarded the diploma who are able to be present at the ceremony today.
Chancellor, I have now the honor to present to you those graduates newly admitted to the degree of Bachelor with Honors, Bachelor, and those graduates newly awarded the diploma from the School of Environmental and Rural Science. Bachelor of Rural Science with Honors, Samara Grace Thrift, second class Division 1. Bachelor of Agriculture, Bachelor of Business, Emily Mary Bayliss. Maren Sarah Baumann. James Tai Culver. Meg Catherine Hewson. Bridget Violet Madigan. Lucy Rose McGilvray. Lee Odine Myers. Thomas Reynolds. Ashley Stanton. Charlotte Elise Starr. Michaeli Kate Tiller. Lachlan Thomas Wakefield. Lucy Elizabeth Webb. Bachelor of Agriculture, Madeline Alexandra Bide. Georgie May Constance. Charles Weiland. Anna Godley. Amber Marie Gordon. Sebastian Angus Greenup. Alicia Marie Mitchell. Matthew Peter Mitten. Emily Ann Sheeran. Alex Robert Watson. Corina Ann White. Bachelor of Environmental Science, Timothy Charles Cusack. Fabian Dedal. Mayreed Geary. Ellie Gooch. Carolina Mina Mingay. Bachelor of Geoscience, Catherine Margaret Disney. Natalie Jenkins. Christopher Stephen Kropp. Bachelor of Rural Science, Chloe Bunter. Aidan James Dougherty. Jack Robert Laurie. Jack Alexander Quinn. Bachelor of Zoology, Billy Joe Behrendorf. Phoebe May Lavers. Olivia Margaret Spencer. Chancellor, I have now the honor to invite the head of the UNE Business School, Professor Sujana Adapa, to present those graduates newly admitted to the degree of Bachelor with Honors, Bachelor, and those graduates newly awarded the diploma who are able to present at this ceremony.
Chancellor, I now have the honor to present to you those graduates newly admitted to the degree of Bachelor with Honors, Bachelor, and those graduates newly awarded the diploma from the UNE Business School. Bachelor of Accounting, Amy Michelle Moore. Samara Ryan. Jade Tribe. Bachelor of Agribusiness, Oscar David Brownhill. Ellen Kate Bryce. Kate Crow. Samuel James Fryer. Emily Jane Miles. Abby Rose Norman. Sophie Elizabeth Sampson. Alisa Spichek. Campbell Rose Young. Bachelor of Agricultural and Resource Economics, Madison Eilish Hodder. Bachelor of Business, Jesse Bailey. Grace Mary Bianchi. Rebecca Jane Cater. William James Chappell. Kushnil Chaudhary. Man Lee Cheng. Nicholas Lindsay Crowley. Isabella Densley. Teresa Simone Haberfield. Hannah Hargett. Laura Grace Hill. Gianni Tran Huynh. Jordan Klaus. Molly Ray Chopin Lee. Ashley Lisley. Troy Anthony Perry. Michael Pinaila. Thomas Robinson. Edwin James Spindler. Bachelor of Chinese Language and Business Studies, Amy Wheater. Bachelor of Economics, Grace Margaret Honeyman, also receiving the New England Award. Bachelor of Organizational Leadership, Faraz Al-Hawatmai. Benjamin Mark Cadzo. Stephen Daniel Head. Quentin Jacobs. Belinda Ludlow. Jessica Elizabeth Mizzy Buckley. Jared Cole Porter. Jason Michael Blairwood. Diploma in Business, Helena Ann Creek. Christina Joy Jeffries. Annabelle Elizabeth Webb. Diploma of Commerce, Justice Mubugwa Kironzi. Chancellor, I now have the honor to invite the head of the School of Law, Professor Michael Adams, to present those graduates newly admitted to the degree of Bachelor with Honors, Bachelor, and those graduates newly awarded the Advanced Diploma and Diploma who are able to be present at this ceremony.
Chancellor, I now have the honour to present to you those graduates newly admitted to the degree of Bachelor with Honours, Bachelor, and those graduates newly awarded the Advanced Diploma and Diploma from the School of Law. Bachelor of Laws with Honours, Anna Rose Robinson, First Class. Bachelor of Agriculture, Bachelor of Laws, Amelia Rose Inwood, also receiving the New England Award. Dominique Portia Schurz. James Hamlin Trewick. Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Laws, Alana May Cox. Rachel Dodd. Karen Elise Baker. Bachelor of Business, Bachelor of Laws, Whitney Shea Mansfield. Bachelor of Criminology, Bachelor of Laws, Melissa McNally. Lachlan Ian McTaggart. Bachelor of Laws, Basim Adlan. Claudia Babassa. Vanessa Bransgrove. Caroline Brown. Jackson Lance Brown. Marissa Louise Callahan. Christina Chan. Shireen Dai Tomasol. Lisa Karen Dixon. Christopher Frederick Dockrell. Julianne Amanda Exton. Marie Fedone. Suzanne Michelle Frawley. Kajal Kaur Gill. Jessica Claire Halloran. Natasha Kate Hamlin. Charles Martin Cordlock. Andrew James Lind. Brianna Margaret Masters. Holly Ann Murphy. Tushaku Zikton Ogbejubis. Kate Louise Obolowski. Sonny Phillip. Jasdeep Kaur Phul. Michael Graham Pickering. Mariana Prisa. Shazia Kamar. Madison Ralston. Georgia Rose Spencer. Shona Louise Stewart. Rachel Catherine Terry. Baiwek Thapa. Gilbert Varlet. Mark Andrew Vespa. Melinda Woods. Aaron Jeffrey Yarnold. Shilong Zhu. Tanya Shelley. Bachelor of Criminology, Hilda Ann Bonsall, also receiving the Diploma in Legal Studies. Diploma in Legal Studies, Kelly Louise Shamal. Diploma in Paralegal Studies, Bettina Rebecca Edwards-Shavosky. Isla Aisling Lawson. Laura Hilary Nicole Shannon Tomashi. Chancellor, that concludes the presentations of awards from the Faculty of Science, Agriculture, Business and Law to graduates who are able to be present at this ceremony.
Well, congratulations. Welcome to the University of New England alumni, the great family. I now have great pleasure to move a vote of thanks on your behalf to invite Shelley Roundtree, Bachelor of Science with Honours and University Medal, to speak on your behalf.
Chancellor, Interim Vice-Chancellor, Council members, local elder Steve Widders, distinguished guests, academic staff, fellow graduates, family and friends. I'm here today on behalf of the graduates gathered today to send you the warmest welcome and to thank you for sharing this special day with us. I started my journey at UNE in 2015. I had an interest in botany, but I was committed to a career in IT. So I studied part-time, off campus. I worked full-time for most of that time as well, through my undergraduate studies. But things have changed a lot since then. I've left the IT thing far behind, and I'm now forging a new path with a PhD in taxonomic botany. I was going to say who saw that coming, but you all did because Jeremy told you. So you let the cat out of the bag on that one a bit. In 1954, then Vice-Chancellor Dr. Robert Madgwick had a simple perspective for UNE. Find out what people want, give it to them, and then go on from there. And that's certainly been my experience at UNE. I've been surrounded by people who could help me find the best path for me, even though at times I didn't even know what that was. I've heard some great stories from other students about their formative years of on-campus life straight out of school. I'll admit, I considered my formative years a little behind me when I started studying again, considering I did my first degree in mathematics in the 80s. I know some of you probably weren't born then, right? But to come through the gaining of knowledge without gaining knowledge of oneself, I think is really missing the point, no matter what stage of life you're at. But being so far from campus, I often missed that vibrant atmosphere of feeling like I was part of something and connected to people who were trying to do the same thing that I was. And intensive schools were a lifeline during those times. An opportunity to feel a part of something and to lasting and important friendships along the way. So my honours year should have been my first chance at on-campus full-time life. But that wasn't really to be, at least in the most part. But it's great now to see the campus coming back to life after a couple of quiet years. So it's been quite a ride, yeah? I think pivoting is probably a skill we'll all take away with us from this experience. And the fact that we're standing here graduating today really is a testament to the tenacity of, well, us, yeah? And it speaks volumes to the flexibility, the talent, the resourcefulness and the dedication of those who got us here. Our support crew of motivated and dedicated lecturers, supervisors and tutors. They helped us to dig deep and to find passions and talents that maybe we didn't know we even had. And to think more critically and to shape all of that information into something meaningful and personal that we can take away with us today. And the learning doesn't stop here. So to all the people we didn't see in lectures, the librarians, the administrators, the lab technicians, the IT people, the volunteers, the trainers at the gym, although I haven't seen them for a little while, but I'll have to get back to that, and the baristas. Every minute piece of this puzzle is a precious step towards crossing the finish line on this mental marathon that we've been on. And we owe each and every one of you a big thank you. To the family and friends who supported us when we didn't know we could do it. Or maybe just made space in life to make sure we could do it. Our success is your success. But now we've kind of run out of excuses for some of those chores, so we might have to get back to a few of them. But thank you anyway. A ceremony like this doesn't just fall together. It takes months of meticulous planning. So to everyone who made it look easy, from the guys who put up the marquee and made the gardens look beautiful, to the people who got our names right, made sure we showed up on the right day, pinned our gowns, got our hats on straight, and everybody in between, all of those details have made today so special. So as we reflect on this huge team that mobilised to get us here today, and we continue on our journeys from here, I hope we all ask ourselves, what can we do to lift someone else on their journey? But today, right now, let's take time to celebrate this significant milestone with those who've come here, many from a long way away, to celebrate with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Shelley, very much. As I said a minute ago, you've joined an extraordinary family. It's called the alumni of the University of New England. It's a worldwide family, a friendly family. We'd like you to join, and there's some facilities up behind Bull to do that. We'd like keeping in contact with you, because we'd like to know what you're doing, and we'd like to be able to tell you what we're doing. As Shelley said, this today is an effort of many. And on your behalf, I would like to thank from the people who mow the lawns, get the gardens ready, make sure everything's working, make sure you sit in your right seats, get us here on time, which is important, and it makes your day more enjoyable and less stressful. So thank you. I'd like to thank them from you. One other thing, you've got a bit of paper today that you've been working for a long time, whether it be a PhD, a master's, a bachelor's degree or a certificate. You've worked hard to get it. Be a little selfish. Enjoy today, but also do it for after today. Go and do things for yourself to start with. You've got it for you, to benefit you, for that new job, promotion or whatever. But two, ensure that it helps your families, because they're a very important part of your life. But I like to think that our graduates play a larger role than that they will help the people who, in the communities that they live and where they work. So help those people. It's well worth it, I can assure you. It'll give you a buzz and they will appreciate it. So before I declare this ceremony closed, I ask our new graduates to possess after the academic procession, and I now declare this ceremony closed, and thank you for coming and enjoy.
Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile. But if you're so smart, then tell me, why are you still so afraid?
You all stand, please, for the academic anthem.
Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile. But if you're so smart, then tell me, why are you still so afraid? Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You got so much to do, but only so many hours in a day. But you know that when the truth is told, that you can get what you want, or you can just get old. You gotta kick off before you even get halfway through. Oh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you want to be before your time. It's so romantic on the borderline tonight. Tonight, oh, and too bad, but it's a life you lead. So ahead of yourself, you forgot what you need. You're so smart, then tell me, why are you still so afraid? You got your passion, you got your pride, but don't you know that only fools are satisfied? So dream up, but don't imagine they'll all come true. Oh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? So slow down, you crazy child. Take the phone off the hook and disappear for a while. It's alright, you can afford to lose a day or two. So when will you realize Why don't you realize? When will you realize? Vienna waits for you. Swirl, it feels so bright. Didn't get much sleep last night. Reaching right up to my head. Whistle blowing, love is dead. Is dead. Heart attack by fear and doubt. Hold me long till the truth comes out. First impressions never lie. So lovers' bonds, they hold so fast, so fast. Restless future burning bright. The past is holding on so tight. Never heard the warning bell. I just wanna wish you well. I just wanna wish you well. Welcome swallows, dip and swing. Take the cue from the slightest thing. Rolling forward into my room. Why'd you give up on me so soon? So soon. Restless future burning bright. The past is holding on so tight. Never heard the warning bell. I just wanna wish you well. 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 Why'd you give up on me so soon? Did you give up on me so soon? 'Cause I just wanna wish you well. I just wanna wish you well.